Hey there, gamers. Welcome back to Cryptic Gaming. I hope you guys have been having a wonderful week. So, the weekend is coming up. We have that 1.5 SP event. If you don't know what I'm referring to, everything that you do is going to earn 1.5 smuggler points. So, I want you to then come over here to the smuggler pass, and you're going to come over here tonight. This is going to be at the moment that the new day has started for the weekend, which is usually about 2 o'clock in the morning for me. But during the weekend, you're going to want to make sure that you pop a smuggler's fortune to earn those twice the amount of smuggler points that you would be earning from your activities. This is going to double that. So if it's a 1.5 boost event anyway, we're looking at 3 times the smuggler points that we typically would get, and you get an hour per use. So I would say come in and run. Now I'm going to save you some time on this stuff here. The best way to earn those smuggler points, guys, is you get 150 smuggler points every time you run a plunder. Now, this week you have this section here that is up for territory grab, and we have 3 locations that we can plunder, guys. You get 150 SP, so I'm guessing you'll get 300 probably per roll on this thing here, maybe a little bit more, but it's either going to be 300 to 500 depending on how you figure that stuff on top of it. So I'm looking at Granby and Sunny Weavers. These are 2 that I will be hitting. Every time I run Fort Granby, it fails on the weak spot. The same thing happened over here last week when I would run this Fort Harriman over here. Again, it was a fort, so I'd run Fort Harriman, and every time I get to the weak spot, it would fail. I think that has something to do with the coding that they're running in this stuff, because it does come up for a defense, or it does come up for your defense and stuff like that for the other team. So maybe there's something in the coding that's causing that to be an issue. I hope they fix it. This is week 3 that this has been going on the Xbox. I can't testify to other people's stuff, but Xbox, it is an issue. It's a known issue. I will be honest with y'all guys, I haven't been running this as religiously as I should. I mostly just hit it during the weekends where we're getting those bonus boosts. And I'm going to tell you why. So if you're new to the game, there's still plenty of stuff for you to be grinding up. It is a great game. I do recommend that you run it. You got quite a bit of stuff to get caught up on. But if you're like me and a lot of other guys and you're caught up on it, yes, you can run out for, various XP things, doing the weeklies and stuff like that. But understand, there's nothing being offered. So we went through and we ran the event here for the Requiem of the Lost and grabbed our stuff there, grabbed our gear. We got Faction Wars. I'll finish this off tonight. It doesn't take long to run off Faction Wars. The seasonal journey for me is still kind of hit and miss, so it's completed. But I guess it's just 2 weeks in a row I've completed the list of objectives that come along with it, the weeklies, and complete all of that. But the problem with completing all of that is it still shows 97% whether you complete it or not. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully they get it fixed. Now, we were supposed to be getting those 100 slots in all ships. That was reported by Ubisoft that they were doing that for Season 3. Now, they did not specify what part of Season 3. Obviously, we know it wasn't the beginning. So hopefully here at the midpoint season, we're about 3 weeks out from there, guys. We'll be getting a new event. But we'll also hopefully be seeing those 100 slots coming in. We'll be seeing some new attributes coming in to the faction system as well. That's assuming we get a mid-season update, guys. We're just giving you the information that Ubisoft gives us, and that's available to everyone watching that deck issues where they put those out, and they tell you one thing's coming and then they don't deliver it. So as far as hand-to-hand combat, guys, that is canceled until further notice. Now, when I say canceled, I don't mean that it's never coming to the game. I mean that they've put it on the back burner. It's not a priority. There's a lot of broken issues in this game. We still have forts that are glitching out. We have, every time you come in here to run a DMC convoy, I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but you have to also then turn around and fight the Elder Beast. Now, you could travel outside the area and wait for the convoy, but then you got to fight them across. Then it ends up blowing all the ships up, and you don't get credit for the stuff unless you just fire wildly into the ships, and hopefully you can hit some ships and you can join the convoy, and you got to stay engaged on it. But it's kind of a pain in the butt because that dragon comes down and lands right in front of the ship, just sits there. You can't move, you can't get around him, and he just stays right by. The next thing, your ship's being shoved across the water. Those are some serious issues. That's a breaking point of the game to make it where I'm not going to engage anywhere in this area when it comes to this thing. I'll be honest, I was looking forward to grinding this stuff out this weekend, and I still will. But it's still being plagued with the same, year one, season one issues we've had across the seas. We're dealing with year two, season one issues that they created with forts where they fell at the weak spots. We used to never have these issues. This is a year two thing that they've done something within the coding, I'm guessing, that's broken some of these forts. So to me, it's frustrating. It's more frustrating to play and try to grind out at this point. But I will do what I can. These war cargoes, they're okay. When you can, have a little fun with some people in PvP. Otherwise, it's basically like, it's just one person that runs them usually. And unless you catch it and you're watching for it, you're going to miss the joining queue. So I've just been plundering the forts and hitting those convoys to the best of the ability. But right now, this week's, the convoy is busted, running through the dragon. Hopefully they'll fix that. They released a list of some things that they're going to work on for the weekend. Elder Dragon is not one of those things. Now, you can easily take him out, but make sure that you don't start the convoy first. Go in, just farm the area. If you see that convoy is going to start 4 or 5 minutes, go take the beast out and then wait for the stuff to come. But try to take your time on taking him out. If you take him out too soon, he'll end up spawning right in the middle of the event, and you'll still have the same old issue. So, again, there you go. Half the team gets one thing, half the team gets the other. I'm not sure if they've had any issues over here. My guess is probably not. There's no sea monsters that pop in this area for the campaigning, and they have 4 territories to grind, where we only have these 2 technically, because you're right, this one here is broke. So that's where we're at currently in the game, guys. But if you want to know what else I'm working on, I have been working on playing World of Warships Legends. If you've never played that, it is a fantastic game. I will be putting some videos out to teach you how to do the Bureau, which is how you research certain ships. It puts you on fast tracks to be able to open up more ships in your game. Yes, that game is a bit of a grind when it comes to opening up your different ship styles, but it's a lot of fun because you can play between destroyers and cruisers and aircraft carriers and new battle carriers, and they have a lot of new stuff coming into the game, a lot of new effects. I had a lot of fun in this week's Brawl. That has been fantastic. What that is 5 players go against 12 AI ships, and you just go on a big slam fest, and you have to sink everything. It's made to a way where you're going to have to sink all those ships, or you're going to be trying to capture areas, but it is a lot of fun. So play through that. And of course the weekly passes, and then the New Year's pass, I actually completed that. We're about a month early on completing that. So hopefully them extra ship part things, maybe there'll be some sort of rewards that we can get coming here after December 1st for that game. We'll see, but I'm definitely going to be putting some videos out for that, so keep an eye on it, and I'll be giving you updates on Skull and Bones as we can, guys. But like I say, this last update, they left me kind of really wanting, man. I've not really messed with the faction war aspect too much, simply because the convoy, which is really the funnest aspect of this thing because of the sheer amount of ships that we get to shoot, they need more of them. And they need them away from Elder Beast. This Elder Beast, you move him somewhere. I don't care where. Just get him out of the area. Move him over in the corner somewhere or something. Get him out of that route where we're running that DMC stuff. So you can move him anywhere. Maybe have all the different shadow beasts and stuff like that. I'd move him down in here over to the center area of the open map so he's not in the way of the convoys. Because I guarantee you this week, Campaigning Royale does not have shadow beasts popping up on the middle of our convoy. I can guarantee you that. So y'all have a wonderful day. We'll hop off here.